Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming Towards You? The good news and the bad news. So I'm going to be telling you good news and bad news that is going to be coming. And to help us through this today, I'm going to be doing the tarot dice. Since so many people do like the tarot dice, I do want to mix it up sometimes for you guys. So we can use many different mediums to make it a little bit more fun and interesting. So I'm also hoping, I hope I don't forget, but I'm also going to be getting advice too about your situation. I will be asking advice generally from oracle cards too as well. So we're going to do tarot dice and then oracle cards. So anyways, this is going to be stone number 1 with a clear quartz crystal, stone number 2 with the lapis lazuli, stone number 3 with a tiger's eye, and stone number 4 with a carnelian. And you can go ahead and pause the video and get out your pendulum, okay? And just to tell you how to use your pendulum, if you don't know, to program your pendulum, first you just swing it this way and you say this way is yes to the pendulum. And then you swing it this way and you say this way is no. Then you stop it. Make sure your hand is still. Try to make sure your elbow is steady and that your hand is as still as possible. And then you ask which stone, will stone number 1 have a message for me? And it says no. Will stone number 2 have a message for me? And it says no. And then it says, does stone number 3 have a message for me? And it says yes. Will stone number 4 have a message for me? Will stone number 4 have a message for me? And it says no. And I really suggest, sometimes there's only going to be one message and sometimes there may be multiple. So make sure you check all the stones. So you don't have to just have a pendulum. These are also very cheap. You can get them for less than 10 bucks. You can even find them for $5 on Amazon with Prime free shipping. But not only that, if you are in a pinch, you can actually create one just by tying something to a string that is heavy, like a ring or something like that. The old wives' tale would be like they would use the pendulum to try to determine the gender of their unborn baby, and had it swing a certain way and another way for if it was going to be yes or, for a boy or a girl. And that's how it kind of started off, and they used to do it by tying their wedding rings to a string. So I mean, you can make a pendulum yourself. You don't have to just, your necklace is a pendulum. If you're wearing a necklace and it has a charm on it, your charm at the end can be the end of the pendulum, and the chain can be the part that you hold on to. So you can practically use anything for a pendulum. So you don't really have an excuse for not having a pendulum, and making the right choice is really important, that you make sure that you choose the right stones. And plus, maybe you would only pick one stone and there's maybe 2 messages for you. So just something to think about. Also, if you're going to do readings for multiple people, maybe check to see, is there a message for me pertaining to this other person, whatever you say their name, and then you check that, and then you check through about another person. So you could check through multiple people, write them down, watch them with those person in mind, and I think that you're going to have a lot better experiences with pick-a cards in that way. And because I really want you guys to get the real answers and the real messages that are meant, because I do feel like there is positive messages and things that you can learn with pick-a cards, but you don't overdo it. You shouldn't obsess. And then 2, I feel like it's very important to make sure you're doing right. Also try to have yourself in a correct state of mind. Don't try to do anything crazy or anything because of a pick-a-card reading or anything. And don't let a pick-a-card reading or to any tarot card reading or any divination tell you, if a situation is over or not, because people change their minds. Tarot is fickle. It can change its mind based on, even the pendulum can change its mind. Sometimes some things can be changed by someone's changing their mind. Okay, so it's not 100% in that sense. So just don't, devastate yourself over it. It's just a pick-a-card. It's mostly for fun and for entertainment, and hopefully, to learn a couple little lessons, about life, and maybe some advice on what to help with the situation. I think that's what I think is the most constructive way to use pick-a cards. But I do whatever you guys want, basically. So this is what we get. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started, and let's find out what's coming towards you, the good news and the bad news. And also, I just want to say really quickly that if you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and let's go ahead and get started. And let's find out what the good news and the bad news is. All right, so here we are with stone number 1 with the clear quartz heart-shaped crystal. And let's find out what is coming towards you. Let's start off with the good news, shall we? All right, please tell me of any good news that is going to be coming towards anybody who has stone number 1. What is the good news for people who choose stone number 1? It's like dust or something in there. All right. Please tell me of any good things that are going to be coming towards stone number 1. Please tell me of the good things that are going to be coming for stone number 1. All right. That's interesting. We got some love, love, love coming towards you. We have the 7 of Cups. All right. This is good. So I do see things are going to be opening up for you. We do, I will go ahead and name some of the signs that could be associated with this reading. So we have Capricorn, we have Taurus, we have Sagittarius, and we have also the Queen of Wands, which could be a fire sign. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign. So, ooh, so the Empress can be, I think it's Taurus or Libra. I don't know. Let me make sure. I have it written down. Yeah, Taurus or Libra. That's right. Okay. So it looks like you might be having something with a situation. It looks like you might be having something coming with a friend, possibly, with a 3 of Cups, or you might be meeting someone at a celebration, okay, who might be a Taurus or a Libra. I'm trying to figure out if it's Taurus or Libra. I'm more inclined to think it might be a Libra, just because of this right here, and this right here. Because the 2s can show up, it could start indicating a Libra because of balancing things that are being balanced. But this 3 of Cups and this 2 of Cups is pointing right at this Empress right here. But I think it's going to take some time to get there. It's not going to happen right away. You know, I think it's going to take a little time. I'm not talking about like right away, like next week or tomorrow. I'm thinking, or even this week or tomorrow, but more like maybe next week or the week after that, within the month, but you know, not that slow. I'm trying to keep it in. This is a person that is going to be from your past, who already, maybe you might have even been with before, who you're friends with now. And man, they've already loved you. They loved you in the past. They love you now. Okay, but I feel like there's going to be, they're going to want to come together, and they're going to want to have some kind of compromise with you. Okay, I feel like something's starting new. Something's going to be coming, like you're going to go through a new cycle with this person, with this world right here. Yeah, they've been thinking about this. They've been launching this plan with this 3 of Wands. They've been thinking about this, making this happen, taking some action for some time now. They've been going through their options. They've taken their time coming through this, you know, through on this. I mean, for some of you, it is going to be either Taurus or Libra, because I see enough Earth here to be Taurus for some of you, but I think there might be a little bit more Libras. But we got the 7 of Pentacles here. So they're trying to make a choice here. Let's just talk about this one person. There's someone who's very nurturing, very abundant. Someone who is really down to earth and practical. Man, they've been chilling for a while. We got the 4 of Swords here. They've been chilling with this 4 of Swords. They've been chilling with this. See this 4 of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles? They've been chilling with these guys. Maybe like, they've been thinking about this for a while, so. And they find you very attractive. They just think you're an amazing person. With that Queen of Wands there. They see you as that Queen of Wands. Someone who's like creative, independent, confident, beautiful, passionate, friendly, optimistic. Someone who's like influential and sexy to boot. Someone who is very good at weighing your options. Someone who has long-term plans. You have things that you want to do in your life. You're goal-orientated. They've been wanting to make a choice with you, but with the Seven of Pentacles, they have had a pause in action. This is a pause. This is a pause. This is taking your sweet ass time, to be honest with you. So that's all I got for the good news. Let's find out what the bad news is. Some of you like, oh dang. Some of you might turn this part off. Let me know in the comments below if you didn't listen to the bad news. Sometimes you'd be surprised. You can hear good things in the bad news. Alright. Oh, I had to drop a freaking dice tonight. Oh, there it is. Alright. These don't count. I wasn't doing nothing. Please tell me of anything negative that is going to be coming towards the person who took stone number 1. Please tell me of anything negative that is coming towards stone number 1. Please tell me of anything that is going to be negative coming towards stone number 1. Alright, so first of all, the first thing that has popped up is this Knight of Pentacles on top again. What's underneath it? The Knight of Swords. Damn, something's happening. Shoot. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take some time to get here, but man, I feel like it's going to come all at once. And we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. Dang. People that could be involved could be all of those signs. It could be air signs, fire signs, earth signs, Pisces I got here. I got the Queen of Cups. I got the Queen of Swords too. We got the Six of Wands. What the heck is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's telling me that it looks like you've been feeling like you've been working. You feel like you work by yourself all the time. You're just working all the time on your own, and it almost feels like you're working really hard and just not getting anywhere. Okay. Man, this part feels heavy. Looks like you're dealing with a couple people, but 2 people, it looks like there's 2 people. One who's this Queen of Cups who's going to come out victorious towards and be a good teammate. They might say something. I think they might say something that might cut you pretty deep. And this has to do with your legacy. Two of Wands. See, you adapt though. I will tell you the bad news is that you will adapt. You will be able to handle it. You will feel overwhelmed, but you'll make it through there. What is coming? Something from your past is coming up on you. Children might be involved too, but something from your past is coming up. It's going to be something that's really passionate. The person could be an air sign, this Queen of Swords. I feel like they might be kind of separate, but come right here to this Knight of Wands, passionately. I feel like this person's gonna, like, you're already working really hard, and this person is going to be putting a whole bunch of more stuff on your plate. All right. I feel like they might say something. I feel like they're gonna say some things that's gonna hurt as well. Yeah. I don't see any fighting though. I feel like that's missing. And also, for some of you, these two people might end up fighting themselves. Not for everybody, but some people may. I feel like the reason why I feel that is because we have the Six of Wands here, and they're like at each other right here. And also, if you're competing with a water sign, they're gonna win. And if you are an air sign, you know, you're competing with a water sign, they're gonna win. And then if you're a water sign and they're an air sign, you're gonna become victorious in this situation. But that's if that is portioned. It's not going to be for everybody. But ultimately, I feel like the bad news isn't that bad. Okay, so looks like it's just some drama. It doesn't look like it's anything super horrible. I've drawn way worse. But I do see you might even feel like some of this is coming. Whatever's coming with this person, because we got this moon here pointing at here, and you're working, and could be also someone that you work with as well who's causing these issues. It's going to be a little different for everybody because we got all these pentacles. There's going to be some people, they work with these people. Some of these people, it's just going to be part of whatever their sign is. But anyways, let's get some advice for you. At least your bad, I don't know, at least your bad news ain't that bad. I got some pretty bad news before. But this is all like going over to the next week or two. So, and it is timeless, so that's whenever you actually watch this video. Alright, so let's get some advice for people who pick stone number 1, please. Advice for stone number 1. Advice for stone number 1. Advice for stone number 1, please. Advice for stone number 1. Oof. Alright, what do we got? Alright. Okay. Not for you. Now. It might be pertaining to that bad news. It feels like it to me. Like I said, it was about somebody. Either, I'm feeling like probably a lot of you are going to end up being the air sign or someone who is not the water sign. And then they're going to be victorious over you. All right, so the central meaning for this card, not for you, is a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. It says there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel that you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better will make you truly happy that is on its way. Trust this. So it's good and bad. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of rejection that's going to be happen, but that's so you can make like clear for something good to be on its way. So, and to have faith in that. So anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and move on to stone number 2. All right, so I have stone 2 right here with a lapis lazuli, and let's find out what is coming for you. So I guess first we'll do the good news. So let's find out. Please tell me what good news, what things can we be looking forward to for people who pick stone number 2. Please tell me what anything good that is going to be coming very soon for stone number 2. Please tell me of the good things that are going to be coming for stone number 2. All right. Okay. Dang. Okay. Ten of Swords. This is good things. All right. I see a lot of stuff for good things. Oh, okay. I see the good things. So signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be, because we got some major arcana here. We have Strength for Leo. We have the King of Wands, which could be a fire sign. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign. We have Pisces. We have the Ace of Wands, which could be a fire sign. We have the Magician here, which could indicate someone. It doesn't have to be. Okay, for the Magician. I'm just saying what is here so we could maybe find a pattern. Gemini, Virgo. And then Judgment is Scorpio, and Justice is Libra. So we have Judgment and Justice right here. We have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. Oh boy. That's a lot. All right. All right, so let's see. So it looks like you're manifesting. There is something I feel like that is being... There's something that I feel like God is trying to manifest for you. I feel like God is trying to help balance the scales in your favor in a situation here with this Judgment and with the Magician and the Justice. Because I see, because if it feels like maybe that, I think what has helped is that you're willing to compromise on the situation a little bit. And it looks like you are ready for a fresh start is coming here. You're going to be having a fresh start. Looks like you've been through some crap. I'm not going to lie. Looks like you've been through some stuff here. You got the 9 of Swords here. So you've been having lots of anxiety. You have the 7 of Wands. You've been standing up. You've been fighting. Standing up for what you believe in. You've been working though and trying to be really authentic. You're trying to be a good person. You're trying to be an authentic person. You're trying to be a strong person right here with Leo. Not Leo. Lion. Strength. Looks like a lion. It looked like something else the first time. I was like, what is that? If you could tell me what you think. That if you look, I didn't realize, I had looked at it upside down the first time. What does it look like it is? Let me know in the comments below what you think it looks like. You can laugh, I don't care. Anyways, so you've been really strong. I see you ready to pick up the pieces. We got the 5 of Cups. I'm feeling it's in the reverse. Okay, you're ready to pick up the pieces. You're ready for a fresh start. And I see it coming. I see it manifesting. I feel like you're going to be manifesting some justice. Okay, and I feel like it's being divinely guided. Okay, you've been strong, you've been through the ringer, and it's time to get up out of that. We have the Page of Wands. I feel like you've been like, maybe there's been for some of you who maybe haven't had any money. I see possibly an employment offer. Also, some ideas that could help you also do things to make maybe more money or to improve your situation in some way. I see you have been, I feel like you're not being upfront about it. You're not telling everybody, but I feel like you got something cooking. I feel like you're not really telling anybody this, but also some of you may be having dreams about this, that maybe the idea is going to come in a dream for you, or maybe a dream might help you lead it. Either way, I feel like you're going to be using your intuition to guide you, which is really good. I see like you're worried about it. You're worried about your intuition guiding you, but I see that it's going to be working out. I feel like that you should trust your intuition. I feel like it is going to guide you, and that is going to help take you to this good news that you've been looking for. Looks like it's been a long time coming. So let's go ahead and roll the dice, and let's find out what's coming for you. The bad news. Well, you already went through a lot. Maybe there won't be too much. Please tell me of anything bad that is coming for people who picked stone number 2. Please tell me if there's anything negative. Oh, get over here. You're not allowed to come out there yet. Get in there. Please tell me of any bad news that is going to be coming towards stone number 2. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. What's that? All right. So the signs that could be associated with this, I see Aquarius, and then we have the King of Swords, which could be like an air sign. We also have fire. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Could be some water too. It doesn't have to be. Also, Devil, which is Capricorn. But, nonetheless, bad news is this Devil is the bad news. It's the worst part of this. The bad news is I think that you're going like something. I feel like there is something good. There is something good, maybe love related, coming towards you. But I feel like you might have some kind of commitment or restriction, something stopping you from being able to move towards it. That's the bad news. You have something that is good coming to you, but I see you unable to act on it because due to this Devil here being restricted. The Devil, it could be like a relationship that's like not very good. It could be unhealthy relationship, something like that. It's like a commitment, but not just any commitment. It's like a burden type of commitment. It's like a negative commitment. Or it could just not even be a commitment, but just something that you have going on for you where you just cannot move forward. Maybe you have a love offer and the person lives 3,000 miles away and you can't get there. You know, it could be all sorts of things. It might not be necessarily something that is negative caused by a person, but more like a circumstance. So anyways, I see something, a love offer that's actually going to be pretty good. Okay. I see some options opening up, but you're not being able to take advantage of some of them. Damn, that sucks. I see you being apprehensive about it. We got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's like that's a material offer. I feel like there's like a material offer, some kind of material, like also in a message. And I feel like you're not able to act on it. This is the bad news. I see that I see you stuck in a stalemate. Alright. I do see you thinking about trying to do something else to change your path. Also, for some of you, there could be a person that you work well with for the most part, but like you might have a coworker or something like that who you normally work well with act out and act crazy. For some of you, it's going to be them being like an unwanted sexual advance or something like that, or hitting on you in some way. But it's going to be unwanted. It's going to be like, no. You're going to be like, no. And then it might cause some complications at your job. But I do see things happening is trying to improve your legacy. And now I feel like some of this stuff is meant to happen to help, but I do see you. This is going to be like a really heavy burden on you. I feel like you're going to be trying to think logically. Logically, you know that you should try to stay hopeful and be optimistic. But honestly, I think that's what's going to help you get through to it. So I see like the star here, and you're going moving towards passionately towards your legacy. So I still see you making through. There is good news and the bad news, but just some things to watch out for. Anyways, let's go ahead and do some advice for you. All right, advice for people who pick stone number 2, please. Advice for stone number 2. Advice for stone number 2. Advice for stone number 2. One card. Advice for stone number 2. What do we get? And we got message in a bottle. I think that there is going to be an offer that you might not want. For some of you, there is going to be an offer that some people do want. I feel like you're going to get an offer you do want. That's what it feels like, that you can't act on, and you're going to get offered that you don't want, that you don't want to act on. That's what it feels like, is the bad news. So we have number 15. Message in a bottle. Hopefully, though, it doesn't stay like that and you eventually can act on that offer. Let me know what it is in the comments below. I'm curious to know. Let's see. Number 15. The essential message for this, the essential meaning for this message is communication. A sign, a Cledon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker. Okay, so like someone saying something spontaneously, and then you're going, it's like being a huge message. You should be like, whoa, you know, and you know that meant something. And it could be from someone who's really dumb and someone who doesn't know anything, but they're saying it, and it's like they're, I mean, God will pick to like the most dumbest people or something to like deliver you things that will kind of give you like epiphanies and stuff. It says, but this is also indicating pointing the way to your highest good. So that's really good. So you're going to be getting a message pointing to your highest good. Okay. It says, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, they may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So it looks like good news is going to prevail overall. So let me know what you think about this reading in the comments below. Also, if you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. It really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. All right, so I'm ready to do stone number 3 with a tiger's eye, and let's find out what the good news and the bad news is. So let's let's go ahead and toss the dice and see what the good news is coming. We'll do that one first. So please tell me what the good news is that's going to be coming towards stone number 3. Please tell me the good news that is coming towards stone number 3. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, some fire signs for some of you with the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, what is the good news? Something good coming with a friend. No. Trying to pick this. Okay, so So the good news is that you have friends, it seems, in places that you least expect it. You do have a good friend. Person could be a Cancer or a Scorpio for some of you. But with a Chariot against Cancer. But there's a situation maybe in the past, or there's been a situation where you feel defeated about them. You have the Two of Pentacles. But I do see you adapting and things improving. Okay? Looks like this situation is going to involve a lot of faith and a transformation. It seems like there is some kind of like commitment or some kind of, we have the Devil here. You have some kind of attachment or some kind of restriction. Like there's some kind of, you're being limited and unable. For some of you, it's going to be some kind of a working situation here with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you're supposed to come together and work with somebody or do some kind of project with somebody, or you want to and you can't. The Fool is for Aquarius. This is the Fool, which is Aquarius. But I think that you've launched long-term plans. I still think that you're hoping to do that. It looks like you're weighing out your options. What the heck? I feel like you will be taking a leap of faith and doing that. It will happen. But you're going to have to release whatever this attachment is before you can do it. It's holding you back. If you want anything to happen, that's what you're going to have to do. Now, part of your options, it could be, when your options are going to be through your friends. So I feel like it could be like maybe a project that you have that you want to work on with your friends. I do see that you're not able to give up on the situation. I feel like it's being divinely guided. Okay? And it's just, God's just not going to let you give up on it. God's not going to let it leave. You're going to have to eventually give in. You're going to have to release the restriction. You're going to have to release this attachment. It looks like whatever is attached, whatever it is that is stopping you from working together with your friends or being around your friends. Whatever is stopping you, maybe you want to be traveling because we do have the Chariot here. Maybe you want some forward movement, but you just can't. See, it's in the reverse. You can't, and you're not able to really move forward because of this restriction. So what's the good news? The good news is that you do have all these friends, people who care about you, people who love you. With the Three of Cups. You do have a lot of options, okay? But unfortunately, I mean, it is fortunate that, I guess, in a way, you have to release this restriction. You have to release that attachment. And then we have death here going along with it. And when you release that, it will cause a transformation within you and within whatever you're doing, and also with God. And that's a good thing. So this is interesting. I can't seem to get this full to point at really anything here. So maybe it's an Aquarius that you need to release, or a fire sign of some sort. For some of you, it could be a Scorpio that you need to release. But that's a little mixed up. All right, let's go ahead and find out what is the negative things. What is the bad news coming? Don't click off. There's going to be some advice at the end. It's okay. Please tell me of any bad things that person who takes stone number 3 should be watching out for. Please tell me of the bad things that stone number 3 should be watching out for. Okay. Wow. Okay, that devil's back again. Okay, so that's telling me more. So the devil is pointing at this King of Swords. So the person could be an air sign. It's someone that you possibly could be in a relationship with. I do see you kind of chilling on the situation. I do see there might be someone else that you're interested in who is a friend of yours. See, the Three of Cups is pointing at this Queen of Wands. It's someone who you would see as the Queen of Wands energy. It doesn't have to be a boy or a girl. The Queen or the King doesn't have to be gender specific, you know, it's just the energy that they're in. So like the King of Swords can be a guy or a girl in this scenario. But the Queen of Wands is someone who's creative, independent, confident, beautiful, passionate, friendly, optimistic, influential, and who you might even find sexy, or most people would find sexy. Oh, we have the stars there, which is Aquarius card too, so I do see what is the bad news? It's like, tell me just the bad news. Like, I see good news, which is backwards, but so I'm feeling the person who you should be freeing yourself from possibly here, who you might be in a relationship with, that you're having a hard time with, that you should, they have a problem. There's like an imbalance with give and take, okay? But you don't have this problem, but there is a problem as well with the Six of Pentacles here, with the Three of Cups with give and take, but it's like different. It's like you're not giving enough to your friendships, and I feel like they're stopping you from giving and doing things to help have. I feel like it's your friendships are important to you. With Judgment, this is being divinely guided. Again, you're being called. Judgment is also can be like a call to do something. See, with the trumpet, it's like coming out of the clouds from heaven and it's like calling you. I see boatloads of communication that needs to be happening here through everybody, through all the people. That's probably part of your bad news. It's like good news and it's bad news. it's going to be all sorts of communications. Some of it is going to be, there's a lot of passionate communication that's going to be going on here that is going to be toxic. There's love communications. There's realizing the truth. Oh, man. But you see, this Page of Cups is pointing at the Six of Pentacles. So it means there's going to be a lot of giving, though. Okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're being called to work on this. I don't think you're going to be able to put it down. But it's a situation, once this goes, you should try to stay optimistic. Just try to stay hopeful, because we have the stars here. And there is hope in this situation. Things will work out, but you got to kind of accept things. And it always sucks, though, when you end up someone controlling who doesn't allow you to live your life. It's like, if they really wanted this situation, they should be not so controlling. You know what I mean? But I see you coming up. I think part of your bad news is that you're going to be going through a lot. You're going to be going through a lot. I see you having to release this King of Swords, who's in the reverse nonetheless. Who you have this Two of Cups in the reverse. It's like, and the Two of Cups is pointing at the Devil. I don't know, it could be like a codependent relationship. The Devil's pointing at the King of Swords. Looks like a mess. So let's go ahead though and this is right here. This is a mental overload though. I think between the toxic crap and then the other people that you're interested in and wanting to have relationships with, it's just overwhelming. And it's going to break though. Like, we have a page here, Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, all right here. Those are all communications. The Swords, the Page of Swords is about communicating the truth and learning the truth about the situation. Okay? The Page of Cups is about receiving a message of love. Okay? And it's pointing at the Six of Pentacles, it is positive. I'm pretty optimistic, so I have a hard time seeing the negative things. But so I might be sucking at this right now, but I see, when I see like a lot of good growth going on, I have a hard time thinking it's bad, even though you might think it's bad. When you're going through it, it'll feel like it's bad, but it's actually going to be good. But I do see a lot of giving and taking, and positive giving and taking, healthy things, and I feel like there's going to be a release of this toxic. You're going to have to release this toxic relationship. Unfortunately, if that's something that you really wanted, that's going to probably be the bad news. All right, so let's go ahead and get some advice for you. For stone number 3. Advice for people who pick stone number 3, please. Advice for people who pick stone number 3. Advice for people who pick stone number 3. Advice for stone number 3. Oh, orphaned. It's making me want to pick another one. That one is so sad. I'm going to pick another one too to go with it. Maybe something more positive will happen too. All right. Advice for stone number 3, please. Advice for stone number 3. Message in a bottle. Alrighty. So I'm going to read 2 for you, because orphaned is like a kind of a sad one. So I don't want to leave you on a bad note. So the first one I received is number 5, orphaned. And then the second one I received is number 15, message in a bottle. Feeling like you might be feeling that right now. You might be feeling this orphan card. I think that's why it came up. But the central meaning for this card is a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, and the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way that you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address this need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Okay, and then we have number 15, message in a bottle. I'm going to read that one really quickly. Where is it? All right. The central meaning for this card is communication, a sign, a cleton, which is the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. So it's saying that you're going to be getting some kind of a message that is going to be pointing the way to your highest good. Okay, and obviously these cards are connected. It says, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you by a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on a radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. All right, so that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and move on now to stone number 4. All right, so it's time to do stone number 4, and let's find out what good news is coming for you. Please tell me the good news of what is coming for stone number 4, please. Please tell me of anything good, of the good things that are coming towards stone number 4. Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups. So it jumped out at me right away because the last one that kind of settled there. Love, love, love. You got lots of love coming on. Damn. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this is going to be Scorpio, probably like any water sign. Basically, we have the King of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. We just have all the freaking cups here almost. We have Empress, we have the Page of Pentacles, so it could involve an earth sign. We have, it could be like a Taurus or a Libra. Whew. Oh, dang, something happened. All right, let's see. So the good sign, the good news is it could be a situation that where with you working or money where you might be looking for trying to get a loan or trying to get money in some way, shape, or form. And I do see you will be receiving something. I feel like you will be having a financial uptake is going to be improving. I do see there's a person that you might be getting involved with who is going to be offering you some love. It could be an air sign. Also could just indicate a relationship that you have with that person who you're maybe maybe you had a hard time letting go of a situation, of a person, and you're finally going to let that go. I do see you having lots of options. Okay. I feel like you went through some loss and some sorrow here with the 5 of Cups right here, but I do see things having like turning around and things getting better. You pick up the pieces, having a new start of some way with this new love. There also could be a situation for some of you where it's going to be turning into new love. with somebody. I feel like a relationship could transform and turn into new love. I feel like you're getting at least 2 love offers, but 2 potential love offers. If you're already in a relationship, I guess you're getting love offers, and that's it. No, if you're in a relationship, it could be some other kind of offer. It could be money related or something. But I do see there being a message that you may have missed in the material world. All right, so that's the good news. Looks like some good news is going on here. And let's find out what the bad news is. The last one is the only one so far that was kind of screwed up because it had good news and bad news mixed all together in both roles. So, but let's find out. That one looked like it was mostly good news. So maybe this is back to normal. Maybe number 3 was just special in a complicated, confusing way. All right, so please tell me of anything bad that could be coming towards stone number 4. People who pick stone number 4, please tell me of anything bad that could be coming towards them that they should be knowing about. Dang. All right. There's someone who could be an earth sign. I have the Knight of Pentacles who may be being deceptive to you. Oh, man. They might be lying. I mean, they could even be stealing or something because we got the 10 of Pentacles right there next to it. For some of you, if this is somebody that you work with, maybe somebody you work with is going to steal something and maybe they're going to cause some drama. But I do see part of the lying being with this 2 of Cups, though. I feel like they might be lying about maybe loving you. I feel like there's some kind of lie about how they're feeling about you. And I feel like that is even coming in the form of messages. Damn, the Devil's here too. Shoot. All right, so the Devil's pointing at the 2 of Cups too. And we got the 7 of Swords. Damn. I don't know. It could be a relationship you're already in. So they could be like cheating. They could be stealing. They could be lying. There's like, it's pointing at everything. They could be being mean, saying some awful things. I feel like you're going to be told the truth eventually. I feel like you're going to find out the truth, but you're not going to be happy about it. And I see you ending things with this person. Again, okay, so before, you know how there was like a sword, you know, and there was a cups. I feel like you're going to be more inclined to, maybe you might be starting something new with someone who's a water sign versus like an air sign or something like that, because this person right here is going to be from your past. And it looks like someone who you've been thinking about, like weighing your options with for a long time. I feel like you've been thinking about this one for a while. I feel like this restriction you've had with somebody else, this other relationship that you had with someone else, whoever this Queen of Swords is like part of why you have not moved on this offer. So again, I was saying like you were going to have a couple offers. It looks like the water sign's going to be the winner, but you know, I am a little bit biased because I'm a water sign, so. But I do see you ending whatever's going on here, this drama here about the 7 of Swords and this lion. I mean, we have the 7 of Cups too. Oh man, I feel like some of you are going to be cheated on. Lord. And you're going to be learning the truth about the situation. I feel like you're going to be catching somebody doing something with that 7 of Swords. And you're going to be ending things, but I feel like it's going to be ending so you can make way for something more healthy. That's for sure. And because we do have the 4 of Wands. Something is going to be healthy, happy, someone you're going to be able to work with better. But I'm going towards the water sign because the 7 of Swords is pointing at the freaking air sign. See how the corner of the dice is pointing at that? And the Devil is pointing towards that. Now the Devil is pointing at this 2 of Wands as well. But I feel like that's like the restriction that you've had before is what's made you not come towards this other person and making you weigh the choices and the potential of the situation. All right, so, oh man. I think you might have had the worst news out of everybody. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and get some advice for you. Damn. I'm feeling a little bit nauseous now. All right, so please give me advice for people who pick stone number 4. Please advice for people who pick stone number 4. Advice for people who pick stone number 4. Advice for stone number 4. Oh, you got 2 cards too. All right. Yang. One day I want to get yin and yang come out at the same time. I haven't had that happen yet. It will do. And when it does, it's probably going to be an awesome reading. Okay, so we have number 23, peace. And then we have number 1, yang. I don't get this one very often. I get this one all the freaking time. But I was born on the 23rd. I have a thing with the number 23. All right. 23. So the essential meaning for this card is freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It says, it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart-filled freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. I might not be feeling like that soon, but it is. So, because I feel like this is what you're going to find. You're going to be free of whatever that attachment is whenever you get away from that person, and you're going to be free from them, and then you're going to have peace. So don't worry. Okay, it's meant to happen. It's supposed to be for your greater good. All right, where's 1? All right, yang. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity. The power to make things happen and taking action. That is what this card is about. That's the essential meaning. It says, yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. So, dang, that is a manifestation card if I ever heard one. So it looks like things are going to be happening. The bad things are going to be happening, but you're going to be like, you know what? I got something better over here. I'm going to go focus on that, which is exactly what you should do. Don't let this negativity, life isn't that long, you know. Life is too short to be dwelling on these negative things. So try to get over it as fast as possible and move on to some happy things, because it's definitely worth it to keep on doing that. Anyways, this is all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.